I'm Terry. So this is my project, Secret Recipe Training Center Design. For Secret Recipe is found in 1997. It is made marked, and this is a F&B change. In the world, they have 550 cafe outlets around the world. So their vision is create a new lifestyle culture, mission, quality of food and dessert, quality ingredient coupled with moderate pricing, value promise a value lifestyle, position of great quality and quality food at affordable price. Training center is acquisition of knowledge, skill as a result of the teaching of vocational or practical skill and knowledge. They relate to specific useful competencies. Training center has specific goals of improve one's capacity, productivity, and performance. For users, they are for user to provide 6 type of user about officer, executive, worker, trainer, trainee, and outsider visitor. Skill for training have about baking, cooking, beverage, and food preparation. For program in training center, they are separated by 3 parts: general training and administration. So activity in training center have about baking, demonstration, meeting, working, discussion, learning, briefing, and praying. And this is the training of the facility in training center. So this is the workflow for all the worker, trainee, staff, or R&D, and visitor. And this is the program activity inside the building. And this is the SOA to use inside the area. The total we're using about 500.8 meters square. So from the program schedule, the staff operation will start by 10 a.m. until 11, and 12 o'clock is their lunchtime, and 1 o'clock until 6 p.m. is their working time. And from the program, can see about have a touch training, cake, break, and decoration learning course. For trainee schedule, have separate by 2 parts. One is full course training, and second part is for part-time course training. For part-time course training is about the person is come after work. For the activity, we have applied about baking, culinary art, decoration cake, food, and vegetable caring. This is the bubble diagram to show the space inside the training center. And the side issue of the training center, there are lack of space and function, lack of nature in warehouse, and less plant at the area. Also lack of interaction of the space. And the design intention will improve the interaction of community space, flexibility, configuration of, and remove interaction of space and multi-function use for the space, and also enlarge the size and capacity. For the design intention of form, the attraction for the connection about the modular idea and subtraction to transform the line form and some flexible idea to the design, also extraction the flexible about the shape and the function. In the function of about flexibility, the three areas will connect together like cafe, briefing room, and test kitchen will link together. For general space, there is a normal cafe room, briefing area, test kitchen, and demo trader. But multifunction that can become a event area, exhibition hall, competition space, gathering area, event hall, or business meeting inside the space. So the material normally will be used HSS steel, easier to construction for structure and furniture. So for space usage, about the flexibility, have 6 types. For normal type is the cafe, briefing room, and the demo treated by the white color. This one is the general one. And option 2 can become a more area for cafe area and using the briefing room. And next is the demo treater and the briefing room connect together, so become bigger for business, and also can become enlarge the briefing room, test kitchen, and demo treater. For the multi-function space usage, it can become fully exhibition event for 100%, and the space size is suitable for large exhibition and event. And fourth is cafe area is remain become the size 32%, but behind the cafe, the test kitchen can become competition, gathering, and event hall to use. So it can become multifunction and also more functional inside the space. And the last still remain the same part like the general one, but for the briefing room, it can become a event talk. And beside left and right is remain to cafe and also competition gathering and without disturb during the activity. So for the space usage, it can become more nature-like to the space because there are lack of lighting inside there, and also to improve the air ventilation to the indoor area. And from the area is about the hot air release, because when they cooking, they have a lot of hot air and also smell. So at the center part will not disturb any design and also make it become white. From the space interaction, I will try to do it become like have a connection together from the front part and behind. So it can have a big communication space and also have an interaction when cafe or briefing room at the center part to connect together. For the space usage, all the building up area and design area will at the center part and also at one side. It can be easy to manage, also easier for user work. And it will have a air intake outlet at the part. The red color part is for front and back. It's about electronic cooker, so they can absorb the hot air from the exhaust system, and the cold air inlet will take the air from outside to the center part, so you can recycle the air ventilation inside the space. So the concept 1, the modular concept to represent secret recipe ideal process and ingredient of cake making. Every cake have same step of process, even if different unit size or shape, aspect variable is flexible. From the process moment, same like a modular is coming by unit and using the fixed shape with different size. It can be flexible to shift and changing in the space and also can flexibility for the area. For the second concept, the secret recipe idea is come from the secret to represent the go deep. This idea comes from the moment cut off the whole piece of cake that shows something covered up inside, and if they will go inside, they will know what they have. And also to represent about the feeling about happiness, joyful, and surprise, and so on. For the last is the concept combined with 3 types of concept. So this is the final idea to the concept model. And this is the moodboard for the design. Well, purposely, both of these like more on industry field, also modern contemporary together. So most of the material we're using laminate, metal, and some raw material. And this is the floor plan to the design. From the design, the general way will separate by 2 parts of material for the floor. First is the marble tiles, and second is the general drawing about cement render. So these two, the color and the feeling, try to make it become same together and also feel it like much together. And second, this is a configuration tool to export out all the space if the door open, or also inside the briefing room still can put some chair and dining set when if have any event in the demo theater and test kitchen. And this is the configuration 3, 4, 5. For number 5, this one is have a privacy area like the student and trainee have meeting, they can close out all the way. Also this for private event or some VIP to want the people see inside, they have this option for them. And this one, this is the section for the design. For here, this is the elevation for the design. Abstract people follow the line and bring them to the another space. It's the abstraction and also the dominant inside the space design. For here, this is the elevation for the design. And this is the detail of, and this is the detail of the meeting room. So it's not a box to box up, and by the HSS still to make it a support. So not like a modular hanging up on the top. And this is the perspective of exterior, cafe, reception, and other so on. For the ceiling color, for this red color can bring it light. Abstract people follow the line and bring them to the another space. It's the abstraction and also the dominant inside the space design. And this is the office area, toilet, entrance, and toilet. And you can see the briefing room beside is connected together. If they open, can become multifunction space and flexibility of the design. Also, this is the resource area at front, and this is the surround. Demonstrator, washing area and preparation area, and also this one is kitchen area. So for the idea I said just now, this is the way to apply exhaust system from front and back to exhaust to take out the air to outside and the clear air and nice ventilation from the window area here. And this is the first floor connect with the ground floor downpipe. And this is the perspective of the staircase, and from the staircase under here is the locker, and behind here is the surround. For this one, for abstract the light inside and get a natural sunlight, and also know where is the area to pray. And this is an open picking area. It's for person easier to come to picking. And follow the staircase, go to the top. This is the R&D meeting room, and this is the test kitchen. Another way for the right side, this is the meeting room for VIP and executive staff. And this is the isometric of the design.